Modeling the air motor crankshaft. And so the way this operates is that we have this air motor, and this crankshaft basically moves around and allows that cylinder to go up and down. And then what that does is that changes the intake port. And so as this model moves, you can see it right there. There's our exit. There's our intake. Intake, exit. Alrighty, if we look at this file, we're going to create this. If we show the front plane, you can right click on it, show the eye on that. So there's my front plane, here's my top plane, and here's my right side plane. So we're going to model this on the right side, and we're going to create these sketches as this is shown. And it's per the dimensions right here. And so we'll start off by creating this shape for the crankshaft. And then what we'll do is we'll extrude this feature right here and that right there. So let's get started. File, new, part, okay. Plane white, right plane, start a sketch. And then we can start off by creating this circular geometry here with a radius of 1.25. Before we do, let's check our units. Document properties, units, set it up for inches. I'm going to dial this up a little bit. Okay, we're working in inches. Right plane, start a sketch, circle, smart dimension, 1.25. Green check mark. We're going to put the construction lines, and then we're going to create this geometry right here. We'll draw a center line, vertical. And I'm going to bail on this real quick. Spacebar, normal 2. Center line. And we'll get our auto tracking. Bring that up. We'll draw a horizontal line and then a 1-inch diameter. And we'll do those with construction lines as well. You can say for construction. And we'll put that in the same spot that it is on the drawing. And that's 1.0. Green green check mark. And then we'll create the geometry for this. And they don't give us a lot of dimensions. They say that this is a 1/4 of an inch radius in 3 places. And so this is a 1/4, this is a 1/4, and this is where that circular 1/4 inch radius would be located on this 1 inch diameter construction line. I'm just going to move this up. They don't give us the exact location there, but we're going to set that. You could draw a line across the top and locate that intersection to the quadrant, but we don't need to be that precise for this exercise. We're going to draw another line, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to kind of bring it in here, and then we're going to bring that to a tangent relationship there. Hit escape. And so you can see we have a tangency. If we did not get a tangency, then we would add a relation with a tangency. And so if this wasn't, if I want to delete it and then add a relation to it, I can say add relation, select the circle, select the line, and then say tangent. We're going to mirror this, and so we'll say back to our sketching functions. And we're going to mirror it about this line right here. Green check mark it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to trim it and fillet these edges. And so we'll say trim. We'll trim this, and we'll trim this. Green check mark it. We can trim this part here too, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to see if I can get my fillet with a radius of 0.25 from here to here. Yes. And so it trimmed it. And then we'll do the other side. Yes. Green check mark it. Green check mark. Trim. And then there's not a ton of geometry that we have known here from our print. It's very typical of some of these older drawings. And so we're going to use fully defined sketch. And we're just going to start off with this line here and calculate it. And green check mark it. And that's all it wanted. And so with that, we can add that fully defined sketch dimension, however it calculates it. It doesn't have to be the exact same as mine. And green check mark that. And then we're going to extrude that a depth 750 minus 0.563. So we'll calculate that. .187. Features, extrude boss base. green check mark. We're going to draw this 0.180 by 0.563. Select the front, sketch. We're going to create a center line. Create a circle on there. And we're going to need one more element. We're going to glide over and wake up the center point and draw a circle for construction, diameter of 1 inch. And that will be the location for that feature, which is going to be 0.180. We're going to extrude that 0.563. Green check mark it. And then we're going to create this geometry here, which is going to be a 3/8 inch diameter shaft that's going to be 2.875 minus 0.750, 2.125 from here to here. Switching to the other side, we'll select that face, right mouse click, sketch. And then since we created the geometry right there at the center origin, we'll go and glide over to that. Smart dimension, 375. Features, extrude boss base, 2.125. Green check mark. Let's add some color to this. Grab the beach ball. And I'm going to clear this and then click here and say I want the entire part colored. And that looks great. Green check mark it. Save it. And that completes this video of how to create this crankshaft.